Open discussion, let's bring it straight to the table. This the EBL experience where we talk about the realest shit. Everybody feeling it, just go pick a topic. We got difference of opinion here, so it's always popping. Everybody gon' be listening, cause we never stopping. We put on for the black businesses, that's part of the experience. When we talking about whatever you need to know. And if you rocking with us, that's nowhere else you need to go. Ho, tell them Uncle E, tell them Lady B. Tell them Dr. Tig, we be talking politics, and we be talking streets, spilling all type of tea. And every show we talk about black history. We talking sports, man, championship rings. We talking athletes, whoever got game. What's your experience? Is it this or that? Let it be known, we put on for all things black. This is EBL, this is what we do. We expose the lies so we can talk about the truth. What's your experience? Huh? Yeah, what's your experience?
Ha! Pimpin', pimpin'. Pimpin'. It is the EBL experience, and we are live to you today to go in your humble home and entertain you. Let me stop talking like that for Cat talk about my ass. Chill. Let me chill.
Because you don't want him to start, man.
I don't want him digging me up. Don't eat this, don't eat that. Nah, let me leave Cat alone. But this is the EBL experience. You already know how we do it, y'all. You know, we got my girl Lady B.
Yo, what up?
And then we got Dr. Tig.
What's up? I'm just doing like some last minute stuff for the live stream, trying to see if we straight or whatever. This is our first time using the new platform, StreamYard. So I was told that it's a better platform. We was using OBS at first, and I think this is going to be a better move, right? As y'all can see, it looks a little bit different than what we used to, right?
Just a tad. What you mean, Ernest?
Yeah, a bit different. So I'm just kind of worried. Yeah, I'm kind of worried. So
you say you worried?
Yeah, it may not. You know, this one costs $300, right?
It is.
So this gotta work. This gotta be better, right?
It's gonna be a serious discussion with StreamYard.
Yeah.
StreamYard ain't gonna like this conversation. Oh, StreamYard ain't gonna like this conversation.
Oh man. So
damn.
Y'all ready to get into it or what? Until you ready to get into it? I know
let's get into
halfway working.
Let's get into it. We good.
So
we
man,
good.
It's been a minute, you know.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever. Like we missed a whole bunch, you know. Just
babies were born.
trying to figure out, you know, how we was gonna make a move and do this and do that, and so yeah, we back and on the new platform for now, you know. Even this probably temporary, hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna get into the Saints. We done pretty much missed the whole season at this point. But I mean, shit, we ain't missed nothing either. So
wasn't nothing to talk about.
What?
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Ain't much to say about what's going on. You know, we all technically still fighting for a playoff spot.
Right.
Well, they fighting for it. I ain't really fighting for it. But
I was mad they won last week. They fucking up my draft stock.
You know what I'm saying? Like we should be tanking at this point, but you know, it's still Derek Carr world, so I guess they don't feel like, you know, we need to be tanking for a quarterback. But you know,
he's an expensive loser.
Who that?
Derek
Carr. Most expensive loser I've ever heard. Very cheap.
150 mil, right? That's
I pay the difference. I pay the difference.
What you talking about?
I could name two, and if I could name two players in sports history that need to be taken away in handcuffs for stealing money. I can name two.
He won them.
Aaron Rodgers.
That don't count.
And
he got hurt. You talking about for the Jets?
Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith signed that big ass contract to go to the Cardinals. Emmitt was so wrong for that shit.
Hey, you
What?
know who's stealing money for real? Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah.
That boy,
$200
that boy
million.
running off on the plug every Sunday.
Deshaun just know
200
how
or
to finesse the
250?
game.
Huh?
Deshaun just know how to finesse the game. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all that is.
Hey, that could have been us though. While we laughing.
Deshaun, hey, you better be careful. Ain't enough for a white boy to take your job, nigga. You better
Talking
humble.
about Joe Flacco?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate the way they ride his dick. But
Bro.
I guess they in the playoffs, huh?
Yeah, they clinched.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Shit, they fighting for division.
Yeah,
I think if
the Ravens.
no Ravens locked up number one, so now Cleveland fighting for them. But they did clinch playoff though. I mean, they won what 10, 11 games.
All right, so they fight for position.
Well, they're probably number 5, 5th rank.
Right. So what we gonna do? What are we
What we gonna do?
I can tell you
First
what.
of all, Pete definitely gonna lose his job.
Who?
Pete. He for sure gonna lose his job. I can't speak for everybody else because I feel like Dennis probably gonna be our coach again next year. And if they decide to do that, if we 2-3, he gotta go.
Nah, nope. I promise you this. The whole coaching staff for the New Orleans Saints is coming back. Here's what I see. If the Saints fucked up and lucked up and go to the playoffs, I promise you, they're going to try to finesse the fans until, like, oh, see, told y'all we were fine. We made the playoffs with this coaching staff and everything. We're 9-8 and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they're going to definitely. Brittany, you froze or you just?
No, I ain't froze.
I thought girl, you gotta stay still real good.
Cause I'm listening to what you're saying, and that ain't working for me.
We don't work for nobody. But the point is, it ain't supposed to work for us. It's supposed to work for them. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter, and that's why I think we're gonna lose. I mean, Mike is done. I know Mike gone already.
Cam Jordan gone and Alvin Kamara gone.
I think
the Saints as we know it for the last decade or 5 years, man, that shit done. That shit done. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us, Dennis Allen, and fucking Derek Carr for the next 2 or 3 years. And Jordan's gonna go. Alvin Kamara's gonna go, and because they got to make the cap room, right? That has to happen, right? We're still in that
Yeah, we ain't cap here.
Still have the salary cap issues, right?
I don't
see Alvin Kamara coming back. I don't see Cam Jordan coming back. One of them gone.
I don't like the way you said us. No, it ain't gonna be us. Shit,
it's gonna be us. It's gonna be Saints Nation.
See?
Which is
no. Ernest.
Dennis Allen.
I'm gonna be separated for. Look, y'all.
Like you left the Lakers. He left the Lakers.
Definitely do it.
LeBron been there a little bit longer than you thought he would, huh?
Pissed me off.
LeBron still me off. And he playing at a high level. He's still playing at a high level. He leading the league in points. LeBron leading the league in like 3 to 4 categories, man. He like top.
Bro. All those numbers garbage time, man. That's him losing by 20 in the 4th quarter, and they just let him stay in the school. That's all he got.
LeBron?
Man, that's just garbage minutes and time and stats that nigga got. Don't let that dude confuse y'all.
But Britt, what you think was in store for the future? I guess the immediate future after the playoffs, after the Super Bowl. What the Saints looking like? Are we coming back looking kind of similar? We coming back looking different as a motherfucker?
We coming back looking similar,
So
which
you think
include
Cam Jordan coming back?
which includes mediocrity.
You think
That's
Cam
what's
Jordan
about to
coming back?
happen. Yeah, because he probably gonna retire Saint at this point.
Him and Alvin Kamara, one of them leaving.
It'll probably be Elvin before it be Cam, I think. I think Cam gonna retire Saint. I don't think he gonna ever play. I don't think he gonna play nowhere else in his
I think
career.
Elvin's still potentially top 3 running backs in the league when things are going his way. You know,
I mean, I would like to keep Elvin. You know,
Well,
we
yeah,
do we do need to get somebody somebody that might be on the come up, like somebody that.
we not bright enough for that, Brittany. You giving them too much credit. First off, let's start with this.
we
Fuck
can't
Sean
recruit.
Payton.
I mean, not
fuck-
recruit.
Look,
You can't scout.
guess who leading the league in sacks right now, currently this year?
Who?
Who's tied with T.J. Watt?
Hickerson?
Who?
Trey fucking Hendrickson.
Hendrickson.
17 sacks. He got 17 sacks, tied with the defensive player of the year from last year. It bothers me when shit like that occurs. We bit the bullet with Malcolm Jenkins. We bit the bullet with another player. Like, how many times we gonna keep getting come on, man.
So the Saints. You saying the Saints can't evaluate talent?
Nah, the Saints notice that. There you go, because they chose Davenport over Henderson, basically, and I know why they did it, because Davenport was a first round pick, and they had to make sense of that shit.
So that was
that was Sean Pitt, bitch ass. But I could definitely tell y'all shit like this. That's what get coaches fired. I'm telling you now, shit just like that.
Them shitty ass contracts.
Not our coaches. Nothing get them fired.
I'm telling you. Allegedly, I think that boy got a thing going on with Gail Benson. It may or may not be true, but I think our head coach is her boy toy.
Oh Lord,
Secret lover.
How that conversation?
I feel like this is the second time you done said this shit.
It is the second time. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not slandering Gail Benson or anything like that. But
she still got needs.
I really think Dennis Allen piping her.
Yeah, so.
I'm not saying it's true. Allegedly, that's how I feel.
Allegedly,
Allegedly, that's how I feel. I think.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that hot take.
Okay. I'm just saying he wasn't even a good head coach before he came in the Saints.
That's true.
You
but
keep
you
doing
know,
what you're doing. It's always the
I did like that choice though.
I'm on record saying that I thought he deserved a chance at head coach. He got it. He can't do it. We got to move on. You know what I'm saying? So
nothing wrong with the experiment. I just hate to see that this defense is being wasted on this offense.
Defense so good, but don't you think
I hate the fact that we can't put the ball in the end zone. We've been putting it in the end zone lately, but
don't you think
it was a stretch of games where we wasn't?
No, but don't you think that it's time to change the defensive scheme? I think we should try the 3-4 scheme defense because of the set of players that we do have. Because Zach Bond need to be on that field. If y'all haven't noticed, Zach Bond been getting to that quarterback in the past month. Zach Bond been getting to that quarterback, and I think he's a 3-4 scheme linebacker because he was like that in college. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think we got the play, because I think Demario Davis could play in any scheme basically. He just that type of defensive player, and same thing with Pete Warren or whatever. But granted, I mean, I don't know how Granderson or Cam would fit in that, but at the same time, man, we need to shape up something to get like to that quarterback more on a consistent level, because Dennis Allen, he don't blitz. a lot. And a lot of times we asking our talented secondary, and secondary been holding it down all year, but we asking our secondary to cover for 5-6 seconds sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got dumbass Saints fans who will say, "Oh, the secondary trash for this and that," but nigga, they can't cover nobody 5-6 seconds when the quarterback in the pocket is free. You feel what I'm saying? Now the past 2 games we've been better with it, but the whole year it has not been on a consistent basis. So
Nothing been consistent this year,
I mean, yeah, that's true.
and that
Shit, not
includes the defense.
well. I can say this. I give the defense a pass. And the reason why I do give the defense a pass is because goddamn, the fucking offense don't score. What you want me to defend? What you trying to like? It's like, what am I fighting for? Like, I fight for love, but you ain't loving me. You feel what I'm saying? 13 points, 10 points. Come on, man. What y'all want me to do? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit y'all want me to hold on to? You know, ain't nothing to hold on to. So, I mean, you know, Tig, you play cornerback. Fuck, if your offense ain't never scoring and y'all always, that's what I'm saying, and y'all always on defense, y'all gonna be like, man, fuck this game. And anybody keep coming back on this. Every time they get a 3 and out, we got to come back on the damn field. Tired of shit. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a lot of fans either don't know or neglect to realize is that your defense can't stay on the field the whole game. It's called time of possession, right? You're trying to win that. That usually indicates who wins the game. Sometimes not, especially way back in the day. If you could control the time of the have the ball longer than the other team, 9 out of 10 times you'll win the game. But now it's a little bit different now because niggas just throwing the ball and shit like that. But time of possession is still important and keeping your defense off the field, especially after turnovers. You don't want to like a good return or something. You don't want to have to, you know, put them immediately back on the field. You know, like punts and interceptions. You putting your defense immediately back on the field. And you asking those, like you were saying, you asking those DBs to cover world-class speed running backwards for 5-6 seconds.
Right.
It gets harder and harder the more I'm on the field. That gets harder. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, that gets harder. So with that being said, I mean,
and I can tell you, Tig, I'm a flag football veteran.
Uh-huh.
And I can tell you, that shit ain't easy. And I wasn't always fat.
Right.
You know, I wasn't always. I used to be sexy.
I remember you back in the day.
Yes, right. You tell them, Tig.
I remember you.
Y'all niggas ignorant, man.
Listen, Cam Jordan coming back. Brittany is high on Granderson, and I can understand why he's been the most consistent person to get to the quarterback. But look at our D line. I have no problem with. I like the future because I have a rookie defensive tackle coming along great. He's been consistent every game. That guy played with a high motor. Pete Warner, watch this. Watch Pete Warner watch that motherfucker get let go. Just watch. Just watch that dude that time.
You playing too good, huh? You playing too good. We gotta pay you. We can't. We gotta pay. We gonna have to pay this dude in about 2-3 years. Let's get him out of here.
He gonna go to a Pittsburgh Steelers type team. 143 tackles, 8 sacks, 4 picks, 1 touchdown. Watch. It's coming. Look, the shit's coming. I already know it's coming because you know that's the same shit. Like, nigga, only the Saints can do shit like this. That's some same shit. Like, if shit happened to us that wouldn't happen to nobody in the world, son. Saints really got the worst fucking luck with anything since 2018. God damn. It would be us. I just shake my head. Like, it's almost that I'm looking forward to being fucked over. Every game. I'm looking forward to it because it's coming. It's coming. Yep, here you go.
Well, y'all got any final thoughts
Yeah.
on the Saints?
First
Yeah,
off, fuck the Saints and the coach they claim.
That's just, man. I'm not either way. If y'all won't get, I don't really like Tampa Bay. I don't like Atlanta. So if they want to go to the playoffs, I'm cool with that because like I'm saying,
It'll be Tampa Bay.
So when the Saints win,
Tiggs
wins. So if they want to go to the playoffs and get us another Tiggs night,
listen,
Saints at Tiggs night, we'll do that. But
y'all go to Tiggs. Tiggs got the best food and the best drink special. Y'all go to Tiggs. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all can get drunk real easy.
Tiggs do good, so whatever. But I really want them to tank, but it's kind of late for that.
Hey, Tiggs, y'all should do. Hey, y'all remember about when Tom Brady first went Tampa Bay, and I said that we're gonna take shots every touchdown, and those bitches went up by 52 points or some dumb shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all should do that at Tiggs. We might go to the Super Bowl.
Shit been dry as motherfucker lately. No shots getting passed around. At one point we were like, fuck it. At one point we were like, man, fuck it, man. Just take a shot.
Just give everybody a shot.
Yeah, man.
just gave everybody.
There you go.
So what we do, and pretty much every ball, dude, the Saints score a touchdown. Everybody get a shot of whatever drink. We do green tea.
That. It's like the LSU baseball.
Right. It was just one game. I don't know who the fuck we playing, but the Saints did not score any touchdowns. And we was just sitting there, bitch, like,
it's a damn
shame. Let's throw some shots anyway. The Saints, they couldn't score, but look here, fuck it. Y'all here. Thank y'all for coming.
This time,
we said a shot every.
Hey, Tig, this is how I fucked up the Saints with this shit. I about to ask this dude which game. When the nigga don't throw a touchdown, you can instantly remember the game. Now, which one? You feel what I'm saying? Like, which game? It's been multiple times that these people hasn't scored.
It happened multiple times. Nigga was just like, man, here.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming.
Sorry, man.
Pussy boys couldn't score more touchdowns. Pussy boys couldn't score more touchdowns.
Nigga said, thank you for coming.
It was really a sad day in New Orleans. Every bar in New Orleans was like,
well,
we can't even give away. We're not having fun at all.
It's hard to have parties. Saints parties now.
When the Saints lose?
Mm-hmm. In general.
Motherfuckers
But this is the thing right here. And I'm going to say this. Even if Tampa Bay win, right? And they still have a chance to get into the playoffs. But like I tell people, ain't nobody looking for teams to do favors. Y'all just need to do what the fuck y'all supposed to do in the beginning. Like, we need this team to lose, that team to lose. I don't like all that shit. But if y'all notice at the end of the game on the 2-point conversion, Tyrann Mathieu trying to take Baker out, right?
No, I ain't pay attention to.
Boy, you ain't see that hit? At the end of the game, when it was 2 points.
I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch that game.
Oh, well.
That's how bad because I can admit there was some games I didn't watch. I went and read a book.
I'm the only nigga.
Nigga went and read a book. You ain't watching this shit.
Nah, if I ain't had nothing to do, then I was watching games. But if I wasn't like not doing stuff because the game was on.
Y'all watching the game tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm probably watching.
Not you get outside. You right outside the red zone every fucking time.
And can't get in.
Like shit, we ran out of plays, y'all.
Well, this is how Derek Carr be looking.
But I actually think Derek Carr is. I think Vegas. Maybe that, but I think either Vegas or the mob or the mafia got him in his back pocket. That's some of them picks that boy didn't through. I'm like, nah, bro.
He looked like he'd be caught up in some shit.
I had a beer in my hand. I think it was that Atlanta game pick. He threw the pick and the dude ran it back for 6. I was nah, bro. I took a sip of that beer, Kevin Cat Williams. I took a sip of that beer. I was like, nah, somebody got that boy in their pockets.
Hey,
he threw that shit directly to that dude.
That they must have had caught in his pockets for his whole career. He must have been in the mafia pocket since his rookie year, because this nigga just time after time.
He looked like somebody that would be caught up in something like that to me, though. So
yeah, fucking right, man. Now it's even more prevalent and relevant than ever. Like, you know, some of these games I'd be looking at, I'd be like, no, I think somebody made a call. Somebody
How much you
made a
make
call.
it do? Because I can tell you like this, nigga, if I'm the quarterback and nigga talking about, yo, E, you gonna make $8 million this game? You know what the fuck I'm gonna say? Well, we don't got a chance to go in the fucking Super Bowl anyway. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make $8 million on this game. What I gotta do? Throw 4 picks. Hold on, nigga. That shit gonna look suspect. But I'm willing to do it for $8 million.
3.
I would look terrible for $3 million.
I ain't throwing 4.
I could make 3.
The most I could give you is 3.
I could make 3 picks with conviction. Like
3 picks.
Derek Carr is horrible. He's not even good at
acting.
He's not even good at fucking cheating. I'm like, man. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, man, you don't see that open man over there, and you threw it over here. It didn't be like mad at itself.
Nah,
he be mad at the receivers.
Yeah.
Always mad.
He be mad at the receivers because he ain't make the right read.
That's why they kill him. But the only slack I'm gonna cut him is Derek Carr is that it's hard. We take what Peyton Manning and Tom Brady did when they went to their second team and won Super Bowl. We take what they did for granted, that they just hop on the team and have automatic success.
But
it's not hard for it's not easy for a quarterback to make that adjustment to a new system. Still, and he was already sad. So he was shits. Then you put a new system in, and then you give a shitty head coach, and then it's like it's like a compound of shit. You know what I'm saying? Pep Jordan get a sack and he go like that. That's how the shit is building up like that.
But fuck all that, because that $150 million says, nigga, you better learn quick, nigga. That $150 million let me know you could do what you telling me. If I give you $150 million, I want a Super Bowl. And I'm expecting you to give me the same play Tom Brady gave Tampa Bay. Peyton Manning went to play for the Denver. I want that shit. Because
at the very least, we should be at the very least we should have the division in hand, right? And like in the conference, I'm thinking conference championship. Like at the very least, for $150 million, that's the expectation. We shouldn't be fighting for the division at this point. That's ridiculous to me. And Derek, let me say this, because we've been talking about the Saints. We got to move on. But Derek Carr is who he's always been. What made the Saints decide to pay him that kind of money, as if he was going to come in and be somebody that he had not been for the past, 7, 8, 9 seasons, however long he been in the league? It was just dumb on the Saints part altogether. I'd rather we would have just stuck with Jameis and see where that would have took us, and then drafted a quarterback this year.
What you had said, and when you in the beginning of your monologue, was it like he's always been who he always been, basically?
Yeah, he is who he's always been.
And it goes back to Lauryn Hill. If you want to be somebody, and if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. And Derek Carr do not pay the fuck attention. Derek Carr don't go to class. He cutting. He ain't paying nothing attention at all. So he ain't nobody.
He said That boy mildly retarded. He fought
That
fought
boy
a jump
is
at that
that boy is 100 building John Eric, nigga. He is the.
I'm
he
sorry
is
for
that
dropping
nigga.
the R word. I apologize.
I'm not. He's the person at Ellender that was in a trail in the back, casting fucking football field and shit. That's what Derek Congo. That nigga just ignorant. It's just nonsense all day with him. And then he want to share a fucking story about him doing math homework with his son.
That remind me. I was watching this dude podcast. He got like a local podcast where he just go all over the local teams. And there's one white dude, this country white boy. He called up that and he went ham on he went like crazy on not Dennis Allen but Derek Carr. And I think Derek Carr was like doing something with his son, like doing this some homework and shit like that.
Homework, yeah.
You heard that shit? And white boy's like, I hope his fucking son does math better than his father know how to quarterback, because if he doesn't, he's gonna fucking fail. I was dying laughing. And I just had to instantly follow that dude. I gotta follow your podcast, bro. Just the type
right now. All right, let's move on. But before we move on, right now, y'all, all the quarterbacks in the league right now, is Derek Carr top 15?
Fuck no.
I think I can name 15 quarterbacks.
So we definitely could name 14 for sure better than Derek Carr. He ain't even top 20.
Can I name 4? I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I don't know
about
top 20.
He
might be 20.
I was just saying that because I was emotional.
But look, he might be 20.
But look, the reason why I say this is because if you really sit down and look at it, he is a top 15 quarterback, number-wise at least, right? But you got to look at all 32 teams and look at their quarterback situation for all those teams. You got people that got shittier situations at quarterback than the Saints. What makes the Saints look bad is how much this nigga get. That's what make it look bad. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like the Jameis Winston contract where it's just $10 million for 2 years and shit like that. Well, not even $10 million. I think Homer get paid cheaper than that. But at the same time, Derek Carr, it's the money that make the whole situation look bad. Bad business deal, Saints. Once again, stupid heifers.
Well,
all right, man.
Well, hold on. Let me you sure he top 15?
Yeah, he top 15.
Who, Derek Carr?
No.
Number wise.
What kind of numbers? I know you ain't talking about this year.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Number wise, telling y'all.
Let's go. Y'all see the screen? We got QBR.
I can't see that. And I got good eyes.
Y'all can't see the screen? How it's flipped?
I mean, I can see it, but I can't see it.
All right. So we got Brock Purdy, number 1. This QBRs. Brock Purdy, number 1. Dak, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford. Let me just try to find him in the top 15. He's not in the top 15. He 18. Fuck that nigga. Let's go on to the next subject.
Well, he out of the top 15. I said he might be 20. But anyway.
I'm not talking about QBR. I'm really talking about passing yards too.
I mean, QBR is everything though, right? It's everything.
QBR and passer rating is everything, but it's just different.
Yeah, he got like pass. I don't know what is it like pass per game.
Nah, that's correct. Yeah, he number 10.
Yeah, he number 10. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
But them touchdowns, though. My bad. Go ahead.
What the number is? I can't see it.
That nigga rate number 29 for touchdowns.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't even bring nothing up for touchdowns.
Oh, all right. I thought it was up there already. All right.
No, I'll have to go find it. Yeah, let's move on. I just wanted to try that. You want me to Google it?
Nah, you ain't got to Google it.
I just want to try that feature right quick. That's the only reason why. I seen that feature, so I want to try it.
What I wanted to say? Oh, I still wanted to talk about LSU, or y'all want to move on to
Congratulations to LSU for finally just any talent. I mean, top fucking talent. Um, the number one receiver in the nation. We got the number one running back in the nation, and we also knocked out the number one top quarterback in the nation. I don't know what is the quarterback from here. I know the running back. I know the running back is from here, and I know the receiver went to Curtis. But I don't know about the quarterback. But Alabama was pissed. Oh, Alabama just knew they had that dude. But finally, we got the trifecta of talent at that level. I think, and with LSU, who they got for the defensive coordinator, I don't know much about him except for he was still doing Coach O era. He was coaching on, I think, the safeties or the DBs or something like that. But he did a legit job for Missouri last year. You know, Missouri was a pretty good team last season. Well, this season, I'm sorry. Well, season over last season. Championship tonight, huh?
Monday.
Oh, Monday. But
NFL tonight. They got NFL games on the day.
But yeah, man, LSU just need to tighten up on their defense, man. Offense gangster. I think they're gonna be good on offense for the next years to come. I honestly think they focus so much on offense, they forgot about that defense shit.
Man,
You know.
it just saddens me. I'm gonna say this about LSU. It just saddens me to see that boy Daniels talent wasted, that offense wasted with them receivers on that defense, especially to see them DBs get dicked down week after week after week. We're not used to that. We used to being called defensive
DBU.
back. We no longer have that crown. We no longer have that title. As of this year, I can say we are no longer DBU because of this year. Now, any other year, it was hard to convince me that we wasn't DBU anymore. But after this year, I got to give the crown to I don't know.
Well, I
got
could.
this white boy in Iowa. I can't wait to see him come to the league. Y'all heard about him?
He gonna get his ass toasted. He getting fucked over.
I think he gonna be legit. Nope. I think this will be legit.
They ain't got too many white DBs.
For a reason.
That's the hype. Cause they got the they've been talking about like the All-Star game versus black professional players versus white professional players.
Yeah, we win.
And it was like they was like the white team don't have any DBs. They was like, yeah, they don't have any DBs. So that's how the black team won.
Damn.
Hey,
the white boy, the new white hope. He the new white hope of DBs.
That boy, they gonna go at his hat because of that.
Yeah.
They gonna go at his hat because of that. They're gonna try to embarrass him every Sunday. They going at him. So he better be ready. Ain't concerned. Because that's like a black kicker. Y'all know what happened to your boy King at Raiders.
They got that boy out of the league ASAP. Like, ooh, they got him out of the league ASAP.
Nigga, swag to the kickers. Nigga, you gotta go. You tripping around. Yeah. We don't listen to rap music in the kicking room, in the special team room. What's wrong with you? My name's Trent. How you doing?
What they listen to in the kicker room?
Here they go. They listen to some Elvis Presley, probably. Some soft shit. Yeah. Right. I like Rascal, like they might put on some Rascal flats in that bitch, you heard me? You know.
Okay.
Yeah, kickers ain't, man, you can't give me a swag kicker. I don't give a fuck. Whoever you give me, he corny as fuck. I don't give a fuck. You can give me Justin Tucker from Ravens. Corny. King was going to Raiders. That bitch kicked 60-yard punts. With swag, that nigga, what kicker you know wear arm sleeve, nigga? Arm sleeve hanging up here. neck tattoos and shit. Come on, man.
What really happened to him though? Like for real?
John Gruden, what happened was him and John Gruden had words, and John Gruden cut him, but no team ever picked Homie up though. So he was kind of like he was blackballed on some shit.
Yeah, I think he blackballed because he was too good of a player. Like he was like actually getting the ball. They was giving him the ball. They was like they was going into pump formations, giving this dude the ball.
He ran a 4.5.
Right, he was turning them bitches in the first downs, and now not people like, hold on, like all we gotta do is teach one of these dudes how to kick. Like,
shout out to
like we keep if this chick catch on in the hood, because when I play high school football, we ain't had no punter. We like man, if we couldn't get a Spanish kid or a white boy from the soccer team, we was done, and we would have to teach him how to kick. So that kid, when we had to learn how to kick that year, and it was rare that an urban football team in the urban area of any city in the United States will have a kicker that's actually trained in kicking. Now in Texas it may be different because they different at high school football, but like in Louisiana where I'm from, that shit like if you a hood team, you just got.
That nigga said in Louisiana, where I'm from, like we ain't from here.
I'm talking to them.
Oh.
So yeah, man, like it was either you had some type of Latino culture or some type of Latino kid that played soccer. Then you would take that kid and then you would train him how to kick within a month, and that was your kick of the whole year.
Hey, Ted, you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
I was on a soccer team.
Yeah, how did that work out?
I like that shit. That shit was fun.
That's cool. I wish I would play soccer. See, that's the problem. That's another thing. I wish I would have played soccer. It took like more shit outside of my culture, outside of black culture, serious. Now that I'm older, but I had people over me, like older cousins and shit like that. They were ripping me, and that would kind of influence me to kind of like stay in this certain lane and shit like that. But when I look back on it, I'm like,
fuck them niggas.
I'm like
them niggas for holding you back.
6 years old, listening to music that I could have listened to in high school, but I didn't because I let other people, say, hey, because of the color of your skin, you can't listen to that music and you can't play this sport. And that's what it's like growing up black in the United States.
I must have just said ignore that shit, because nigga, I was in back street like a motherfucker.
As a black boy.
Wait.
As a black boy. How did Dr. J. Soul say? Living in the ghetto street. Y'all remember the ghetto? What you gonna do when you grow up?
Oh man, I had to press mute on that one. Oh man, all right. What I was about to say? Y'all made me forget what I was about to say.
You about to move on?
Yeah, about to move on to these
I was. Oh, Jonathan. Yeah, we was gonna talk about Jonathan.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors, man.
Good phone.
Yeah, William fucked over him. But go ahead.
That's good phone. That's good phone. That's good phone. I knew his friends warned him.
Hold on.
I knew his family warned him.
But what happened? But for people that don't know, like me, I kind of don't know why is she being. What happened? Explain.
So
I don't really know. So tell me what happened.
It's the typical white girl fake tears syndrome shit. That man basically, with no evidence, got convicted of a misdemeanor crimes. And not only that, now this man lost $50-60 million, probably more, because of Marvel dropped him. So this man missed a fucking bag over getting chased down the street from a white bitch while she hitting him. That's good
Is that
phone. Nah, that's
is that
good
what
phone.
happened, Brittany?
That's good phone.
I mean, essentially, from what I understand,
That's good
she
phone.
had she took his phone from him, and she had his
Uh-huh.
phone, and he
Uh-huh.
took it back. And
Okay.
then after that, he took off running down the street, and
All
she
right. So where's the
chased him.
illegal shit happening at?
Chased him for 2 miles.
Okay. So where's the illegal shit? Like,
Basically, the court
It was
said.
assault. He assaulted her when he took his phone back.
Basically, the court
so he
said.
punched her and then took his phone back?
So he ain't punch. He didn't do
Nah,
it.
he snatched it back. You know.
Basically, the court said, "How dare you snatch your phone back from her? How dare you? We're gonna teach you a fucking lesson, and what you would never forget." That's good phone. Nah, that's good
Look,
phone.
in
Yeah,
my
that's good
opinion,
phone.
that's a call from up top, man. Like,
Hey, you
Hollywood made that call. Like, look, get him out of here.
listen. When you're a black man and you decide to date a white woman, you gotta understand what you signed up for.
When
Which
you're a black
means
man,
if she won't, she can destroy you. If that's what she chooses to do. And
if you're
so
a black
you
man,
gotta know that.
if
You're
you're a
gonna
black
date a snow
man,
bunny.
if you're a black man, and you never put on a dress, you don't got nobody protecting you. Always know that. If you're a black man, you ain't never
And
put on a dress yet, or do some gay shit in Hollywood, where people can have your back, be behind closed doors and shit like that. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? You getting blackballed. You feel what I'm saying?
my problem came with
Tig
after
hit.
all of this was going on, now you with a black woman, right? You would make it good. You got her
Cool, so cool.
standing by your side. And
Hey,
then when you
hey.
decide to do an exclusive interview about it, you also choose a black woman to do that. So like don't come over here now trying to be
No,
saved
no,
by
no,
the
wait,
black
no, wait.
woman.
I ain't gonna lie,
No,
that's
wait.
how black men roll. Like every time
That's toe up.
every time
What?
we fuck up or we get in trouble or something, the first thing we do is we call on a black woman. The first thing we do. At the first, whether it's our mama, like let's say we go to jail, who you call? Who you calling? Ernest, you go to jail, who you calling? A black woman, right?
Yeah, nigga, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call. That's what I'm gonna call too. I'm gonna call a black one. I probably should call like a
They ain't
lawyer.
work for They ain't
You
work
know
for
what I
R.
mean?
Kelly. They
A
ain't work for
lawyer.
R. Kelly.
That didn't work for R. Kelly, but he was too far in. He was
Yeah,
too deep in.
I'm gonna call a black man. So what you were saying? That's toe up, Brittany?
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
tough. You gonna
Brittany,
be with this white woman. You gonna know what you signed up for when you decide to be with a white woman. I just said that.
right?
You let her do what she do because you pissed her off and destroy you. And then now that you need to come up out of this rubble of dirt that you created for yourself, you're looking for a black woman to dig you out. And I can't appreciate that.
Well,
Call you a white woman and do an exclusive interview. You
well,
like him so
well.
much.
This is the thing, Brittany, and I will tell you, this is what goes on in Hollywood, right? Because I'm on E and I know these things. So let me explain to you real quick, okay?
Uh-huh.
Everybody, open up your ears. Y'all gonna learn something. Write this shit down, man. Write it down. Take
Uh-huh.
notes. So here we go. So basically, black men in Hollywood, they go to these parties and they probably out the hood, never met these type of females before and everything. Not me. I like my black woman, but they'll see something different. Oh, white girl, she's earthy. She's about nature and positivity. So they give Brittany. I understand the face gesture. I do. I agree with it. I agree with it. But this is what happens. And then black men find out white bitches crazy too. Because the stigma been for so long that black men went white girls because white girls had the attitude. Now they're gonna find out white bitches crazy, yeah, and they're more dangerous because they could do this to me. They could make me lose hundreds of millions of dollars. They could put me in jail. They could ruin my life. You feel what I'm saying? That's why in the beginning of the shit I said that's good for him. I hope he learns something from it. But if he coming back to black woman, I can't blame him. That's that cuddle safe zone. He feels safe. You feel what I'm saying? And I bet you he learned. I bet you he ain't going back no more. I
I,
promise you, he ain't going back.
listen,
That's right.
Because
He look like
because
I'm telling
look,
he's gonna give another white girl.
no, he won't. I promise you he won't. Because look at this.
Promise you will.
I will always say a black woman is the strongest thing on planet Earth. You feel what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah,
thing that people pick. But
Get on
he
that.
ain't. But Ted, he ain't going back. If he go back, then he retarded as fuck. He ain't. I'm telling you, he ain't going back.
All that aside, brother.
5 months
going
down the
back.
line, he better propose and make it good. Just watch. He been making good get married.
Why would he propose to Making Good?
Why wouldn't you?
Nigga, why would he? What's so special about her? Because as far as I knew, she was married to a pastor.
nah, they ain't together no more.
And she was, she didn't know she wanted to be a saint or a sinner. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know. She was confused. That whole relationship, she was confused. She wanted to be in the streets, and that man wanted her in the pulpit. That's from my understanding. That's
how
what the riff was.
How many pastor daughters in the streets? Oh, for the streets.
Yeah, but all of them.
Yeah. So this is the thing. We're making good. I mean,
Megan Good
probably didn't know. Okay, I'm an actress. Some of these roles I'm gonna play to make me money, it's not gonna be Christian like and whatever like that because you ain't making no money in no gospel movie.
That was her brand. Like that was her brand to be the pretty girl. To be she wasn't really naked, but she was like the vixen. Like that was always her brand. And eventually she got old. You know, the new generation wasn't really interested. You know, like I'm interested in her, but you know,
would like,
would I marry Making Good? Yeah.
See, that's why I made you marry.
I ain't nobody though. I ain't nobody. Why would that man?
See, that's the fucking problem. See, you are somebody.
Yeah, I'm somebody, but I ain't like, you know, my sexual market value is not as high as hers. So I would marry her. I would marry her just for the clout. And to have something to do.
You're selling yourself short, bro. You're selling yourself short. All right, you're selling yourself short.
Why would any other man marry her?
You selling yourself short.
But I'm supposed to marry because I love her?
Nope, nigga, listen to me.
God damn.
Why would any man marry Making Good? Like, what are you married her for?
No, listen to me. You yourself is selling yourself short, as in saying your sexual market is limited from him. I'm telling you, son, I hear the females talking.
His sexual market value is higher than mine. Their sexual market value is higher than mine, bro.
Apples and oranges.
Huh?
Apples and oranges.
No, we talking sexual market value. Like it's the sexual. Everybody, you can't avoid the sexual market. Everybody's in the sexual market, and everybody has a value. Now your value, huh?
What you think I'm ranking?
Nigga, that ain't for me to judge. that ain't for me. That ain't for me to judge. That ain't for me. That's for the next woman, your wife. Like your wife's supposed to be like your sexual market value. Don't ask her, Ernest. Don't ask her on this live. Don't ask her on this live. Ask her in private.
Nobody attracted to me, boy.
All right. Well, I'm saying I understand. I get the confidence, but you gotta just be realistic.
Well, fuck it. What's up with Cat Williams?
Damn.
I wasn't ready for that transition.
I know. He just, I guess.
Can I ask y'all a question about Cat Williams? Y'all watched the interview, right?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
The whole
Loved it
2 hours
all.
and 45 minutes.
Loved it all.
I want to say one thing.
I watched it in two sittings, but I watched the whole thing.
All right. So I just want to say two things. I want to ask y'all a question, but before the question, I want to say that I was watching the video, and as I was watching the video, I was watching the number of views hop up by like 500 every maybe like 15 minutes. It'd be like 500 views.
Oh, it's 20 million views on the first.
Man, that shit was insane. Like I watched YouTube.
That shit was crazy.
I've never seen the video just numbers jump up as I'm watching them. That shit was insane.
But see, I got a good fucking thing. That boy is brilliant. Whoever on his team know how to market the shit out of him.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because what he got going on with the cognac setup and the furniture and everything, like that's genius. It is simple.
All that shit started with a meme. You remember that shit with him with that?
Yeah.
All that shit,
I bet it's a black woman.
Over him D-Rod and LeBron and shit like that.
I think so too.
What you said?
She said
I bet it's a black.
It is. Gotta be. Her name gotta be like Heather or something like
You think so? It's probably a black woman. But look, let me ask y'all, what was your favorite part about that interview?
About Steve Harvey, Savage Entertainer, and Kevin Hart. See the thing, I love comedy, and it's hard to make me laugh, and that's why I always say Kevin Hart is not a funny stand-up comic. Steve Harvey not a funny stand-up comic. Cedric Entertainer never was a funny stand-up comic to me, ever. But I could say this, I learned how to respect Chris Rockable because of you. Because I started watching his older shit and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's different, but he is a genius on stage, But Cat Williams, see what people misunderstood, they would try to say like he was hating and shit like that. He ain't hating. Oh, nor did he call himself the GOAT. He already acknowledged Bernie Mac was the GOAT. You feel what I'm saying? And he had receipts of Steve Harvey stealing from hanging with Mr. Cooper, Saturday Entertainer stealing his shit. Like it's Kevin and Kevin Hart dick riding. You feel what I'm saying? Like claiming that this man was on drugs on the Breakfast Club. Like you on the Breakfast Club and you mad because Cat Williams telling the truth about shit, and then you gonna tell the world that because he missed studio time and this and that because he chose drugs. Nobody ever came out with if something like that would have came out, that would have been front news. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like Cat Williams had to take he had to go in there and take a stand because it was getting too ridiculous for him. You feel what I'm saying? It was getting too much. And I felt all that shit. And one thing about it, he got receipts for every fucking thing. It's crazy.
What you think, Brittany? What was your favorite part?
I feel like Ernest ain't never said what his favorite part was. Well, he said when he was talking about Cedric and them. Okay.
When he exposed the other comedians and shit like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I guess I just like how he was like throwing straight bullets. Even the stuff that he was talking about, outside of that, all of it was good. But I just like, the strays, because Diddy asked me and I said no, the strays. And
that was my favorite part.
I'm a fat face. You a fat face on live, some shitty.
Brittany, that was my favorite part because it came out of nowhere. I mean, it didn't come out of nowhere because Diddy was mentioned, but he was like, cause Diddy liked the party, and all you got to do is tell Diddy no. That's what I did, and I bust out laughing, and then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, y'all, like I didn't do tell that man no, like why?
Right.
So what?
Molested by this man, and I'm like,
wait,
he right, just tell him no. It must be something within these people that are coming at Diddy I'm thinking at one point in time they didn't have the morale that Cat Williams had. Because obviously Cat Williams has been in these rooms, he's had these opportunities to go this way, They chose to go that way. They
Yeah.
chose to let Diddy do whatever Diddy did to them because
You
it
heard
was
what Gary
done.
Owens said, huh?
Diddy. Huh?
You heard what Gary Owens said, huh?
What he said?
You know when Kevin Williams mentioned something about why Gary Owens never had transition over, and
Right.
and Gary was on his podcast and was saying, I didn't know he was attacking me or giving me props. But the fan was letting him know, like, nah, he's just basically saying you never sold your soul to the devil, basically, what those comments are accused of doing. But my thing is that the set group that Kat mentioned, and they all great friends, is Ricky Smiley, Cedric Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, and what's that little female comedian who ain't funny?
Tiffany
Oh, you
Haddish.
talking about
Tiffany Haddish. All
Tiffany
those
Haddish.
people who he said wasn't funny ain't fucking funny.
Steve
And
Harvey funny to me. He just funny on. He just
A different kind of funny.
He just a
Yeah.
different.
but we don't
ain't
even
funny.
know if he's funny because he steal everything. We don't know that's just his.
He funny on
Hold on.
Family Feud.
He probably stole that too. Shit. A thief is a thief. I'm gonna tell you that. That nigga just don't stop stealing because it's Monday.
Listen.
Nigga, a thief is a thief. And I'm gonna say this. And Ricky Smiley wrong for talking about he was cast to play the pimp. Boy, you was gonna be the ugliest fucking pimp
Man,
ever.
we all believed him when he said that shit.
Wait. I
believe
just recently saw a clip where Cube was on his show. This was a while ago.
Playing the shit out of him, huh?
And he played like
Basically, somebody.
Y'all saw that?
But basically, yeah. But
I don't know what
basically,
the fuck
Cube, Britt was like a cat. Like, did y'all see the?
Okay.
I ain't doing
Like,
that.
no, don't do that. Somebody playing with us, son. Hold on, wait, let me see. Yeah, see, they can't do that. But that's gangster.
Hey, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just throwing shit up.
Watch me go viral because of this dumb shit. Just doing this stupid shit.
But you were saying?
But my Britt's stupid, man. But my thing is this: Ice Cube basically was saying, "Nigga, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, so we was gonna try to get you in the movie some way, somehow." That's not telling me.
He said we wanted to make sure we didn't cut you out the movie, which makes me feel like he was in another movie that he got cut out of. I don't know what movie that could have been.
Meaning, Cat Williams said on the contract, in my contract, that this nigga had to wear a dress in any of my movies. God damn. Can you say he lying? Case and point.
I mean, everybody know, but he may have been stretching the truth about that because everybody know Ricky Smiley. That's his bit, like getting the dress, be the old fucking lady.
It's not funny, bro. That stuff can't.
Ricky Smiley is funny, bro. Like these comedians are funny. They just steal.
Then you're not funny.
That's the issue.
Huh? You can say Ernest rich, but he steal his money. But that nigga got money.
Let me tell you though, even with knowing all, do I believe Cat Williams? I do. But even in knowing all of that he said, like it don't make me like Steve Harvey and Cedric any less. I just now know that that's what they do. But I mean, it didn't make me feel like, oh well, you know.
Well, this is the
I don't fuck with them no more.
And Bernie Mac said this shit. So it's a known thing that comedians that made it stole from the people that's under them but funnier than them. Mm-hmm. So Bernie Mac basically said on an interview during the Keys of Comedy tour, if y'all want to make it big, keep your shit to yourself. Don't be in them same rooms going over your shit and they writing that shit down and they moving up and you wondering why the fuck you stepping down. Let that, like, my thing is the people, look at the people who at the top right now. Look at the people who making the most money.
Kevin Hart.
Thief.
Kevin
Kevin Hart
thief.
lied. Kevin Hart lied his ass off.
He ain't called
Kevin
Kevin
Hart
Hart a thief.
stole. Kevin Hart stole from Will Smith TV show. Did a TV show all about Fresh Prince and renamed it something else.
Oh yeah.
And the shit only lasted 6-7 episodes because it's
shit
fucking wet. Right. See, the thing is, man, like when you steal, you could tell that the shit ain't genuine because it's not from you. You feel what I'm saying? It like back in the day, you never heard of Ray Fox stealing, Richard Pryor stealing, Eddie Murphy stealing. You know why? Because they worked their ass off with their writers. What Cat Williams said about Mark Curry. He said, Mark Curry, we went in the lab and he helped me polish the joke that Cedric the Entertainer stole. You feel what I'm saying? And that was basically it. They working their ass off, and what pisses Cat Williams them off is they work their ass off so hard for these motherfuckers that come steal this shit and on making deals, and they make money off that shit. More money than them. That's the issue. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's fucked up.
My thing that I learned about Cat Williams is that he's very competitive. I was like, damn, everything that came out of his mouth was some type of competition. They not better than me. I didn't know comedy was so competitive.
It is because it's a lot of shit talking in comedy, and that's why I go back to what Kevin Hart. So because you know when your butt hurt, when you gotta go personal and lie, because Kevin Hart just basically lied and said Cat Williams was on hard drugs and was missing studio time. You feel what I'm saying? He was butt hurt, but Kevin Hart did what? Wore the biggest dress, kissed the Dwayne The Rock Johnson on the lips. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how the hell can I explain to my damn son it's okay to kiss another man?
I couldn't.
You'll do it when you're selling your soul. You'll do it when the Hollywood making you well dressed. Boy, guess what happened to all the actors, excluding Denzel and Morgan Freeman, because you ain't getting it. Oh, Samuel Jackson, you ain't getting it on them. But for Wesley Snipes, dressed. Martin Lawrence, Tyler Perry, all them people made big money. Why I got to put on the dress as a black man to make money and entertain y'all for Hollywood, man? It's like some slavery shit. That's the wrong type of entertainment you want to do. For what? It's not funny. I could do other things that's funny besides wearing a dress.
Let Cat tell it he rich.
Huh?
I believe him.
Let Cat tell it he rich. I believe him. I think he did what he needed to do with his money, most likely. I don't think he rich just strictly off doing shows and comedy. I think he, made his money.
Well, he never stopped. Cat Williams never stopped touring.
Well, I know, but I'm saying I don't think that he in a position he in just off comedy money. I think he took that comedy money and made it work for him.
Movies, TV shows, he was in. Even being a guest on Wildin' Out, like he was on Wildin' Out. You can't put Cedric the Entertainer. You can't put Cedric the Entertainer on Wildin' Out. He'll get 8 up.
I appreciate the fact that he did a lot of things independently.
You know, fucking the comedians, huh? But that's why. But remember we did the top 10 comedians when we were doing our top 10 shit on our top 5 shit.
Yeah,
top 5, yeah.
That's right.
Ain't none of them niggas in my top 5. None of them.
Mine's either.
None of them niggas.
I remember my top 5.
Steve Harvey said he's an entertainer.
He was not.
Michael Blackson wasn't in that shit. Faizon Love definitely wasn't in my fucking top.
I didn't know he was a comedian.
I definitely agree with Cat Williams with Faizon Love. Some of the shit Faizon Love be saying. I'd be like, dog, you talking like you a big dog in the game. I may have to check his resume. Cause he be saying some shit. I'd be like, who that nigga talking like he a big dog in the game.
I didn't know Faizon was a comedian. I didn't know Faizon was a comedian. I was like, wait, what I missed?
But
I didn't know.
Nigga Cat Williams said he played Faison Love in all his movies. He always got his shirt off. Like how in every role you get, you always got your shirt off. You always playing Faison Love, like But Kevin Hart wasn't in my top 5 because you know why? You know why I fucks with Cat, because his top 5 was pretty much based off like my top 5. It was how many comedy specials did you have? How many comedy specials did I like? Comedy specials. I think Steve Harvey is funny, but he just doesn't. He just is like a improv type funny, like Family Feud. That's his lane. That's why he's his funniest. But
you got to put an asterisk right now. You got to put an asterisk on Steve Harvey's career. Because you don't know what's real, dog.
So Steve Harvey, Mark McGuire to you.
Think about it. Steve Harvey show. Stolen. Jokes and routines and throughout his comedy career. Fucking stolen. We don't know. Once you steal from me the first time, I believe you stole every time. I don't know what's real and what ain't real. You feel what I'm saying? I need to see receipts and dope that you wrote this shit in what year. Because now all the receipts coming out about you stealing TV shows and jokes. How the fuck I'm supposed to give him credit for anything? How? You can't. It's impossible. So that means your whole career is a wash to me, my brother. It's asterisk. All throughout this shit, every year. Because I don't know what's real. Nigga just call him out on his fucking wig. All these years I thought you had a Steve Harvey lineman, but you had a Steve Harvey lace front.
No.
That's
everybody do that. Everybody do that shit.
Boy, Steve Harvey got it. If it's half fake and he still, y'all still won't. All right, y'all still trust that nigga? He wrote a book against us. Damn, he wrote a book against us. He finessed every black woman in America. He finessed it. He wrote a book and then sold that shit as a movie. And who starred in it? Kevin fucking Hart.
My nigga, he connecting the dots. I like it. I actually like that movie though. But
was a decent movie.
That was a good movie. Hey, bro, this is what you got to do, man. When, like Cat Williams said, when the receipt's there, you gotta believe that shit, man. You can't keep letting this nigga fuck over you, bro. What you said to tell P. Diddy, tell that nigga no.
Boy, you gonna get us canceled, boy, before we even get off the ground, bro.
Pissing off the wrong people.
They're gonna be like, hold on. Cancel these niggas' channel. With they 90 subscribers. Get them out of here.
91.
Oh man,
it's a damn shame when you can remember your subscribers.
So
91.
Is it the greatest conversation of all time? Like on that. See, so I watched Nightcap after the show, maybe like last night. And Shannon Sharpe said it wasn't an interview, even though sometimes you may call it an interview, it's more like a conversation. So when I ask you that, is it the greatest conversation / interview all time?
Well,
because you got Gayle King and Robert Kelly. Remember that one, right? Mm-hmm. Right. That was pretty entertaining to watch Robert Kelly just break down like that, right? You know, I hate to have to do it with a black man, but if it's gonna be a black man, I just give you all Kelly.
I can't count him because the nigga blatantly lied and everything. so I can't count him. But what I can do is, Tig, you need fiber, AT&T fiber internet, Tig. Because you're gonna be no nigga, because you gonna be freezing like this over there. people gonna you got a stroke, man.
I have fiber. I got AT&T fiber. That's why I never called you about to get the fiber because I already got it. They laid the shit down a year ago. They laid it down in the sidewalk. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this shit, but they laid it down on the sidewalk.
She go over there beating the shit out the computer. I don't know what's wrong with this shit.
It's probably not AT&T. It's probably my camera with his bitch ass. But I'm here with y'all.
But what I'm saying is to y'all, and I think it is probably the greatest conversation ever because it's what he did and it's what he shined the light on. You feel what I'm saying? Like he opened Pandora box. It was like if you didn't know these niggas was bitch ass niggas, now you know. You feel what I'm saying? Here come the light. I'm beaming the light on all the secrets. You heard it from me. I don't give a F if they come at me. They blackball me. They try to cancel me. They say I was on drugs. They say this and that. But look at me now.
I can tell by the sound of Kevin Hart voice that when he said Cat Williams is on drugs, he was lying. Like, go back and listen to that shit on the Breakfast Club.
I already know, yeah.
He takes a pause and then he says, because he was on drugs. It was like he had to, within his soul and his morale, he had a slight struggle between.
And listen, that's the one thing I feel a little iffy about. And it's not because Kevin Hart said it, just that from the things that was transpiring and going on with Cat and how he was looking and things like that, he looked like he could have been on a couple of drugs. Well, maybe one drug, you know, to say he was never on no drugs, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't.
It's weed.
Maybe he wasn't.
But looks could be deceiving. I know you're going there when you got beat up from the high school nigga or middle school, whatever he was from. That was a violent teenager, you know, and he's 4'4" or whatever. I mean, that nigga was bigger than him. He got overpowered or whatever. But he on the couch talking about, you know, how he, you know, what was the words he said?
He said, "Whoop Cedric to entertain the ass." He said,
you know, talking about, you know, he a funny guy, but he don't play or some shit like that.
Did y'all see when the guy was talking about Cat Williams and he was like, yeah, so Cat Williams called me and was like, I am going to kill the Cedric the Entertainer. And this back in the, I guess, early 2000s or whatever like that, because he's doing my whole routine and this and that. And the guy would try to explain to Cat Williams, oh, that's much, man. That's love, man. That's respect. He's showing your arm and this and that. Well, I'm happy you feel that like this because he's doing your shit as we speak too. Damn, Cedric.
Yeah, I see that.
I forgot that dude's name. I think his name like Honcho or something like that. He a real funny dude. I remember him on Comic View. He was one of them dudes on Comic View.
I did see that video.
Think about it. How many people on Comic View was funnier than all these niggas we mentioned?
They had a lot of funny people on Comic that came through
But
Comic
we
View.
ain't funnier than them. So that's case in point, letting you know, yeah, if you want to cross over from this comedian shit to acting, making these big bucks, yeah, you got to put this dress on. Here you go. What size you wear? You look like a size 9. All right, go in the dressing room, put this shit on.
Y'all, you know what else I thought was funny? My second favorite part of the interview, and I love this comedian. Always underrated. He just started getting his due. But when he said Earthquake couldn't read the cards, I fucking died. He was like, well, Earthquake, funny why Earthquake never caught his break. He was like, shit, he did. He just couldn't read the cards. He couldn't read the fucking cards.
Hey, bro. That, because I like Earthquake.
Laughing. Because
Earthquake funny.
He too talented.
I like Earthquake. Like Earthquake is funny as shit and everybody hates Chris.
Right.
Earthquake was the
Big
shit.
man.
I you like these cheese grits. They're good.
Yeah, like Earthquake should have been got his shot. He should have been got his shot, but like shit.
But
say Earthquake can't.
But you know what? But you know what Earthquake don't get his respect from a lot of times. Earthquake probably was the biggest promoter for comedy shows. And people don't even know that's how he started out in the comedy game. He was a promoter for comedy. He used to put on comedy shows and shit.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? But he was like the biggest one, like in the South, because he's from Georgia or whatever. But he was the biggest one, like in that South portion or whatever. It was Earthquake. You want to make it big in the South? You got to go to Earthquake, and he'll put you on. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't think he get a lot of respect from it. You feel what I'm saying? Like homage from it.
Nah, he hood famous. He don't get that Hollywood respect because he can't fucking read.
But he don't wear no dress either.
And Cat. That's why when I go back to school, I mean I've been back to school, but one day during this 9 weeks, I'm gonna point out to these kids why it's important for you to know how to read and articulate yourself. And I'm gonna chop that Kevin Hart video up, and I'm gonna show you. Yeah, you know, y'all could try not to know how to read or learn how to read, but you can't escape this shit.
No, you don't.
A lot of these kids, they want to be, a lot of these kids, they want to be athletes and they want to be entertainers and stuff like that. Social media entertainers, but I'm gonna be like, well, there you go, right there. That's why it's important for you to learn how to read. If you don't learn how to read, you're gonna be able to read the cue cards.
But you're going about it the wrong way. You gotta scare these kids. You remember we used to come with this sex shit at our school, looking at gonorrhea and all the other looking shit, scared the piss out of us.
Bitches were still getting pregnant. Bitches were still getting pregnant. That shit didn't work. That shit made it. I don't know what kind of sick shit we was on. Cause that shit still niggas see that shit and still be like, man, what's up, love? Niggas still was like trying to get them high school girl booty, huh, Brittany? You niggas still was approaching her, huh, Brittany?
What you mean, huh, Brittany?
You can't give a fuck out none of that shit.
What you mean, huh, Brittany?
I mean, not like that, but she a female, so I'm assuming that she would have been approached in high school.
Brittany was pure in high school, okay?
No, I'm saying but she would get approached in high school with young men trying to get her goods, fresh out of sex ed. None of that shit worked.
Mama say clink clink.
None of that shit worked, Ernest. You can see all the gonorrhea you want.
We all crazy, boy.
Jesus.
That shit still have.
You want that gonorrhea, coochie?
Huh?
You want that gonorrhea?
No, because no coochie I ever came across looked like that shit. I could praise. Thank you, God. I've never
when they showed those slides. When they were showing those slides, and every time they click next, everybody like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And like you said, it got some nasty ass niggas in our class.
Imagine your coochie being the poster child for gonorrhea.
Oh. That's tough.
You know what be killing me?
Imagine them like, yeah, look, sign this contract. We just need to take a couple pictures of the Gucci. Sign the contract. And look, he just like,
man, you know what? Fuck with me is when they be having conversation about HIV commercial, how they be having no medicine or whatever. Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm HIV positive, but I take extra fast, and it helps me submit everything. Like, nigga, anybody a commercial?
They make HIV look sexier than the motherfucker.
Like
they make HIV socially accepted like a motherfucker.
Like they make HIV like it's when they're trying to make HIV like it's the flu. Hey, wait, this is the killer part. They say
niggas in the club. I got HIV.
See, here you go, bro. So this is the thing, right? So you will have, and I'm, you know, shout out to the people that do have, much, But look, boo. So the commercial be like, yeah, if you take this, you wouldn't even detect I got HIV, basically, right? You ain't even down. Time out, nigga. You ain't about just to say that shit fast and acting like we ain't gonna question you. Nah, nigga, time out. So you be to tell me you take this medicine and you go. So you trying to fool bitches now? I got it, but on the computer I don't got it. So
Nigga said on the computer, I don't got it.
you know when you run the test, I don't got it, but I do. You know, but boy, I say, boy, these people wilding around here. How we got to HIV, I don't even know. But at the same time, I don't
Oh
know,
man.
I mean, shit. EBL random. I can tell you that. You know, EBL random. We
But
can
the
go
running back,
from Derek Carr to Derek Carr got 8, something like that, real quick. Like, what is
um,
that?
we'll have to run it back and see how we got on HIV. But
Oh no.
I mean,
Nasty,
I
nasty,
ain't really.
nasty mother effers at John Everett High School. What it was, Higgins, they said Higgins had the most HIV children or something like that. That was the rumor about Higgins.
I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know
Nobody
nothing
said
about that.
that shit.
Yes,
I don't know
they
nothing
Nobody,
about
did.
that.
nigga,
Boy, y'all wow.
Nothing about that.
nobody
My
ever
bad.
said that shit.
Don't be scared of them niggas, man. Don't be scared of them Higgins girls. If they got
I
it,
didn't
they got
say shit. I didn't. Oh.
This man out here just making up terrible stats. That
it. No,
shit
no,
crazy.
real shit. Real shit.
That shit crazy, man.
That was the room in high school. Nigga, you gotta believe the room in high school, nigga.
Oh no, bro, that's the wrong
Quite
room
the
to
opposite.
If you was the rumor to be the school hoe, what everybody gonna think? You the school hoe. Hey,
Yeah,
school hoe. School hoe gonna say hey back. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it is. Tig, who's the school hoe?
Man, I remember a couple of white girls.
What's
I
their
don't
name?
know their names. I don't know their names. I forgot their names.
None.
I remember their face.
Well, everybody plays a fool sometimes.
Hey,
I remember their face.
all right, y'all.
Who
We
came in here?
pretty much that was
Hmm?
Chanel.
Happy birthday, Chanel.
Happy birthday, Chanel.
Oh, she
Tell her I
really
said
playing.
Happy
What she made?
birthday.
30. What she made? 30, 36? Old ass motherfucker, boy. It's a damn shame how old that girl is.
y'all see
I
my
saw
mic?
her.
Boy, you got
Yes.
the Soul Train mic.
I know. I like it because it got that classic feel.
Yeah, Soul Train.
And I can
Sing something.
I can grab it like that, like it's a
Sing
woman, like
something,
it's a
nigga.
female. Huh?
Sing something. Sing.
Sing what?
Whatever on your heart.
Whatever's on your heart.
Yeah.
Whatever's on my heart.
Yeah.
Whatever's on our heart. That's all I'm
Yeah.
All right, we appreciate that A and B selection from Ernest and T.
That's when the
I
mind
mean,
adopted Tig.
we ain't really got no with your experience tonight, y'all.
You ain't got no
Yeah.
segment.
No, we ain't had no segments tonight, so we just wanted to get on here and talk our shit. Pop off a little bit and let y'all know what we thought about the things that was going on in the world.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to that one viewer that been on like the whole hour and 30 minutes with us.
you can't see who it is?
Probably Brittany Murmur.
It might be my mama. It might be.
It's a YouTube person.
Oh, that ain't my mama.
It may be me on my phone. At one point, you see, I got off that bitch. At one point, we had two, so somebody was in this bitch besides me.
All right.
Bro.
All right, y'all, man. Ernest.
I take it as I got you. Hey, y'all, thank y'all. Wait, where my music at, Tig?
All I got is
Where my soft shit at? Yeah, you already know, man. So
That's all
look.
I got for you. I gotta go to Brittany and get that. I gotta go get all that stuff from Brittany.
All right, whatever.
Let me see. Let me
So-
see what. Let's try this. Go ahead. Nah, you ain't fucking with that.
No, ain't in no goddamn massage parlor.
I like that. I like this. All right, here we go. So you already know. Thank y'all for watching the EBL Experience podcast. First show of the year, 2024. Big things coming from the EBL Experience, and we have some big news coming as well. So for the people of Giant Eric, be on the lookout because we got special announcements coming to you soon. So I'm letting you know now. Buckle up with your seatbelt because we're going on a ride. Surprise though, all right? But listen.
A Fantastic Boys. That's the theme. That's the theme right there. A Fantastic Boy. I mean, it's kind of the old school you gig with it.
But bitch,
you know,
you
like, if you really like, if you fuck with the old school like that, we'll see.
But you old, nigga. Without giving too much information, because with the time comes, you can be old nigga. So, but see how you humble yourself? Boy, you're learning it. But definitely, y'all, you know, hit us up on YouTube. We on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, EBL Experience, and everything. Y'all know what it is. We got Dr. Ted, Lady B, and me, Uncle E. Always positive vibe, love everybody. See, there go our only one fan with the thumbs up and shit. And the balloons. Yeah, that's Brittany, that's you.
Yeah, it gotta be, because ain't nobody watching us no more.
Whatever, man. So look. Oh, wait, I can do that too?
Nah, I don't know how she doing it.
I don't know either.
Brittany, you had me thinking that was people watching this.
I don't know what.
Well, listen. Thank you to all the people that support the EBL Experience. We have big things coming in the future. So, again, always love everybody. Always talk positive thinking, all right? Love y'all. Peace. Cat Williams, the nigga.
All right, y'all.